book world. Welcome to another reading vlog. I am hoping to read this week Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I am planning to start that book this week, and I will let you know my thoughts on the book. If I enjoy the book, give it a star rating. Hopefully I'll get to do a second book this week. It's been challenging to read more than one book, apparently, for me a week, but I don't know why. I love you guys, and I'll see you in a second. We have Pumpkin in a pumpkin. How cute is that? The pumpkin is in his pumpkin bed. He is just the cutest little guy. There's a pumpkin. He's a good boy. Yes, him is a good boy. I love that little face. He's such a cute boy. Yes, you are.
I know a girl who's tough but sweet. She is so fine, she can't be beat. Got everything that I desire. Sets the summer sun on fire. I want candy. I want candy. Odyssey with her hair hung down. Ain't no finer girl in town. Candy's just what the doctor ordered. She's so sweet, she makes my mouth water. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. Candy. I want candy.
I got some McDonald's for dinner. I got me a fish sandwich and fries, and Shannon something. Got some candy earlier. I got some Kit Kat pumpkin pie Kit Kats at Target, and then I'm going to try those. And I got some dark chocolate pumpkins from Dove. So that is what we got today. So this is the second part of my Target haul for the fall. I got some pumpkin spice latte. I got an almond milk creamer pumpkin spice for my regular coffee. Got a second one. And I picked up these pumpkin spice pretzels. I wanted to give those a whirl and see if I enjoy those, because those look like they'd be pretty good. And I got some apple caramel corn. I wanted to try that. I got some frosted mini wheats. I got some frosted mini wheats that are pumpkin spice. And I finally got some, the last item I got is Special K pumpkin spice version. So that is my Target haul right here, guys. I am so excited for fall. Pumpkin everything, and I love it. Hello, book world. So I am on chapter 3 of Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. The description of the house in this book, Bangberry, is very macabre. There's something eerie about the chandelier. I haven't quite figured it out yet, what's going on. Apparently, Maggie Holt has grown up with the knowledge that after 20 days, her family left Bangberry Hills and they moved out, and she'd been told lies and things, and her dad on his deathbed, because he passed away, she didn't realize it, but he willed this macabre house back to her after they moved out of this house. It deals a lot with nightmares and the need for Valium because she has bad nightmares. Bless her heart, I can completely understand bad nightmares. It's just kind of very Freddy Krueger-esque in that sense. I mean, the thriller aspect is just so amazing, and it's starting out that she is just going into this executor's office, Arthur, and he's telling her that, hey, her dad left her a ton of money and has willed this old macabre-looking house that she grew up in when she was 5. She only stayed there for 20 days. And on his deathbed, her dad said that he was sorry. What is he sorry for? I'm not going to spoil the book, but I am going to give you kind of juicy tidbits about what's going on as far as in the story, what's happening. That's where I'm at so far. I'm just on chapter 2. I'm really enjoying the story. And I've always loved Riley Sager's writing. It's very descriptive. This house is he goes into great detail about this house, which I really appreciate because you can picture the house in your mind. If you don't see the picture of the house on the book, you can see the picture of the house in your mind. I think that Riley Sager, there's a reason that chandelier's on the cover of the book, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But it's getting really cool already. And I love a strong start to a book. Let's just hope that from start to finish it's strong. Because I love books like that. I want to be entertained all the way through the book because I have a short attention span. It's like that dog that goes, squirrel! I lose interest very quickly. I honestly do. I have ADHD, so my attention span is not the highest. So if you want me to enjoy a book and give it a good rating, you're going to have to keep the momentum going, especially in a thriller. And so far, he's doing that in this book. I will say that.
It's scary for children under 7. We suggest watching together as a family.
So I'm watching The Haunting Hour. And it is by R.L. Stine, and is co-produced by Jane Stine, his wife. The series is. And I just love this series. It's spooky. I think it's scarier than a lot of the things I've seen on TV that are considered horror, but this is a really, really, really good TV series if you want something kind of creepy for fall. Book world. I am on chapter 23 of Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I am enjoying the book. There is an officer by the name of Tess Alcott. I really appreciate the representation of women in typically what they consider men's jobs. You know, police officers, firemen. This book shows that women can do just about anything that men can do. They can become firefighters, police officers, EMTs, whatever they want to do. I thought that was really cool. Bainsbury Hall is a very interesting place. There's a groundskeeper named Dane, and there's a housekeeper who has dementia. Maggie's father, Ewan Holt, passed away. His dying words to his only daughter, Maggie, was, "I'm sorry." She didn't know why he's kept the house. The story is very, very creepy. It does discuss a record, the soundtrack, The Sound of Music, mainly the song I Am 16 Going on 17 in the book. So kudos to representation for Julie Andrews and The Sound of Music, because that is a very important musical, and I thought that was just a heartwarming musical. I cry every time they make it over the mountain in that movie. There are rodents and snakes and all kinds of things. Maggie's mom, Jess, and Maggie, they do not get along very well, even after her father's death, which is very sad. Thankfully, I can't relate to that part because I have an amazing mother. My mother would just do anything she could for all three of her children. I have one of the best moms ever. People may argue that fact. I state that it's a true fact because I love my mom. It's heartbreaking to see that the dynamic between mother and daughter is a very slippery one. It's very troublesome. It's very sad. They fight. There are untrustworthy elements in the book, just like with the Riley Sager book Final Girls. Narrator Maggie has to take Valiums because of nightmares. The timeline going between her father and her is very interesting because you're going from the past to the present and you're gelling the two timelines together. That's what makes the story so remarkable, I think, so far. That's why Riley Sager is one of the top writers in thrillers, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna quit gushing about this book and finish it up. Hello, Book World. I have a Bath & Body Works haul for you. I'm going to show you some items that I picked up. First, I picked up this loofah. It's a light kind of cantaloupe melon or tangerine orange. It's really pretty. I got a fox loofah. I'll have to decide who's going to get what. But I'm probably going to take this one and Shannon will probably take the fox. I guess. I don't know. Depends on which one she wants. Then I got some sweet cinnamon pumpkin shower gel. I got some marshmallow pumpkin latte body scrub. I got some sweet cinnamon pumpkin lotion. I got some pumpkin apple hand wash. I got some sweet cinnamon pumpkin hand soap. I got some hand sanitizer, pumpkin apple hand sanitizer. And I got some sweet cinnamon pumpkin body spray. That is what we got. Hello, Book World. I thought I would dress up a little bit today, put a little makeup on. I haven't been feeling like putting makeup on or anything, and I thought today I'll actually dress up a little, maybe feel a little cute. So, that's what I did today because I just wanted to feel better about myself. I went to Barnes & Noble and I picked up Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Caesar. This is a YA book about clowns, and they're actual clowns. It's not like a paranormal Stephen King vibe where the clowns aren't really clowns. This is actually about clowns, so I'm excited about reading this book, and keeping in mind that it is a YA book, so it's not going to be as intense as I'm used to. I also picked up for Shannon, because our anniversary is Wednesday, I picked up Stephen King collections. I know she has these books, but I thought it'd be nice to get her collection edition with all three of the books, The Shining, Carrie, and Salem's Lot. But she has each one of them individually, so I picked that up, and I thought, well, that'll be kind of cool for her to have for our anniversary. Hello, Book World. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog. This week, I read Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This was an amazing book. It is a paranormal thriller. It involved a ghost house. Bangsbury Hall was bought by Maggie Holt's father, Ewan Holt. On his deathbed, he tells Maggie that he is sorry. For what? We don't know what he's sorry about. The executor of her father's estate explains that she has been willed Bangsbury Hall. She thought that the Bangsbury Hall, the house that she lived in for 20 days, was already sold and off the market. But apparently her father had secretly been keeping this house. This is all happening at the very beginning of the book, so I'm not giving anything away. William Garson built this house in the 1800s, and several things happened in this house. There are triggers for suicidal ideation, There's a lot of violence in the book. William Garson had named the house Bainsbury Hall after a berry plant. After William Garson had passed away, the house was later sold to a Hollywood producer and then later bought as a bed and breakfast before it exchanged hands and was purchased by the Holts, Ewan Holt and his wife Jess Holt. There are some sad moments between mother and daughter. I wish that the mother and daughter relationship was a lot better. It broke my heart because I have an amazing relationship with my mom. And to hear that, in a book that somebody doesn't have a good relationship with their mom, it breaks my heart. There is also Dane Hibbets, who is the caretaker of Bainsbury Hall. His father was previously the caretaker, so there's a lot of things going on, a lot of mysteries, a lot of paranormal activity going on in this book. I don't want to go into any more detail about the book because I don't want to spoil the book. But Maggie Holt is a designer and a historian, so she feels that since her dad left her Bainsbury Hall as part of his estate, that she would fix the house up and sell it as a designer. She has this urge to fix up the house. Things start happening. Like I said, this is a paranormal thriller. I gave the book 5 out of 5 stars. If you are interested in a good paranormal thriller, Riley Sager, this is probably, actually, I know that this is my favorite book by Riley Sager. I enjoyed it more than any of his other thrillers that he's written. I also read a few stories out of Edgar Allan Poe's Essential Tales and Poems. I read The Raven, which is one of his poems, and I read The Telltale Heart. I am fascinated by Edgar Allan Poe's poetry and stories. He was such a brilliant mind, and he lived such a short life. I would have loved to see what other works he could have produced had he lived longer. But Edgar Allan Poe is, without a doubt, unmistakably, in my opinion, my favorite poet. I always enjoy picking up his poetry and short stories during the fall season. That is it for now. Shannon and I love you all very much, and we wish you peace, love, books, and coffee, and many, many, many blessings. Bye.